The city of Pembroke in Christian County has made a lot of progress, but the community still has a long way to go to recover from December's tornado outbreak. For NPR One, I'm Dustin Wilcox. Power lines have been reconnected. Roads once blocked by fallen trees are now open. Many damaged houses have received repairs, and sawed-off stumps dot most yards. Pembroke is in much better shape than it was 5 months ago, but there's still some way to go for the city to fully recover from the EF2 tornado that traveled through Christian County on its way across western Kentucky. Across from Pembroke City Hall, a vacant drugstore damaged during the storm is being cleared to make way for a new fire department. Work is still needed at Pembroke Elementary, Rosedale Cemetery, and a nearly 200-year-old Baptist church, and dozens of homes damaged and destroyed just off Main Street are in various stages of repair.
What you run into is the people back over in that area where it hit the worst. Generations had lived in those houses for generations. There was no insurance because maybe the house wasn't in their name, maybe it was in a family name from 3 generations ago, but passed down. So you run into some pitiful situations.
That's Pembroke Mayor Judy Peterson. She says some residents are still dislocated and living in state-provided campers on Spring Street until they can get back on their feet. Some of the city's oldest residents needed more help in the immediate wake of the disaster.
It affected a lot of our elderly. They had so much debris on their homes, in their yards, and this was a handicap for the community that was hit because they weren't capable of doing it.
The Pembroke Fire Department served as the central hub to open roads, check on homes, and distribute food to residents for more than a week straight after the tornado. Chief Nick Belair says Southern Tree and Debris Removal offered their services at no charge. Other organizations like Continental Mills and the YMCA also gave to the cause. Belair says this was an all-hands-on-deck situation for the department.
I've never dealt with a tornado before in my life. I'm not from here, so it's new to me. But it took all of us, from the newest member all the way up to myself, to do this, and it wouldn't have been possible without everybody's help.
5 months after the tornado, the Pembroke Fire Department is still focused on clearing the remaining debris from yards and working with the Federal Emergency Management Agency to get residents back on their feet. Belair says this is especially relevant to uninsured residents.
Even though the major, hey, we need this and that is gone, the community still does have a lot going on, and they're still going to need a lot of help. These people don't have insurance, so they're not relying on anybody but us. And if they call and ask today, we're going to give everything we can give.
Persistent rain has been the biggest obstacle for recovery efforts so far. Even so, Mayor Peterson says the progress made toward recovery has been very good, and she believes the city has grown smarter and closer in the aftermath of the disaster.
I think it'll always be a scar on the community when you ride through that you can see. But overall, good comes out of bad. We have a community that's tighter, I think, than we were.
Moving forward, Peterson wants to install a tornado siren that can be heard throughout her part of the county in the event of future storms, and a safe house where residents can seek refuge. I'm Dustin Wilcox in Murray.